Move forward. I hate this camera. It's all blurry.
It's got white,
See, if I stand here,
any camera you buy will have the same issue.
there now it's clear, but as soon as we move back, it's gonna go back to
Yeah,
me.
it's going to put white lights, windows, and it's table, anything around it. It's just white. Any cameras have the same issue.
Okay, well, let's go.
You have a lighting, not a camera.
Okay, take your feet to the width of the mat. Hands on your waist, shift your hips right and left. Now make a little circle going back and then switch sides. You're just kind of alternating. Do a couple more. Okay, make a fist. Squeeze the elbows back. As far back as they can go. Keep squeezing and pull halfway down. Keep the elbows in the exact same place. And then back up and do it again. Down and up, nice and slow. Couple more. Okay, now come back up. Release the arms. You're going to lift them up, but keep them in your frontal vision. So not all the way up, just so you can see them. Now hip hinge, stick that butt back and weight into the heels. Now bring the arms down and back and really crowd out your chest and engage that belly button. Sweep back up. So you want to be pulling that stomach towards the spine. And just keep oscillating the arms up and then down. Try to lift them as high as you can every time. Pushing those hips back. You can feel the whole posterior muscle chain work. Couple more. Now hold up, salute the sun, and do a nice slow swan dive all the way down. Keep your feet in the same place, nice and wide. Let your head go. So you're just totally unweighting the upper body. Try to straighten the legs. Fingertips, walk them forward. So you feel the lats, like your upper side body, get a nice little stretch. Now get a little tug of war going on. So shift the hips back. See if you can walk those fingers a tiny bit more forward. And from this position, you're just going to bend your legs. Take your gaze towards the front of your mat. And then go back to a straight leg. And just keep going. Bend and straighten. Do a few more. Now let's take your hands down. Step your feet back. You're in your high plank position. Step your feet in, you're now in bear. Squeeze your knees together and open and go to a small dog. 3 big deep breaths with your heels down on the floor. Now come back to bear. Good, put your knees on the floor. Right into cat-cows at your pace. Couple more. Nice. Now let's meet back in bear. Just pull here. Shift your weight forward and back. Take your hips as far back as you're comfortable. More times. And back to that small dog. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. You're going to inhale and extend the spine. Exhale, pull down. Do that a few more times. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull. One more, extend and pull. And sweep your left leg back behind you.
And then switch and sweep the right. Waking up your hamstrings a little bit. You got a lot of legs to do today. Okay, now, from your full fold, I want you to round up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slowly. Just gonna stretch out our neck a little bit before we get into our weights. So, take your gaze, look left. Come back center, go right. Just keep it nice and slow, side to side. One more each way. Next. Now with your neck neutral, I want you to take your gaze down to your right shoulder. Just hold it there for a second. Try to stay nice and broad through the shoulders. Come back up and do the same on the other side. Come back up. Now we're going to drop the chin down. Hold on that spot for a little bit. And then come back up. Look up at the ceiling. Back down. And up. And neutral. And now go right again. And see if it feels any better. Go left. Maybe it's improved your range of motion a little bit. Okay, now neutral, drop your right ear. Come back up, drop the left. Do it again, one more time each way. Nice. Okay, shake it up, get ready. Pick up those big boy weights. So go heavy, we're gonna warm up the back of the body. So feet hip width apart. We're gonna just do it, a normal, full-on deadlift. When you come down, I want you to try to keep your weights by your feet and not way ahead of them. So however you can figure that out. Keeping your spine long. And you want to be pushing those hips backwards as soon as you start your descent. We're wading into the back of the feet. So working these big hamstrings, we want to use the heaviest weights that we have. Hopefully your grip strength is okay. Let's do a few more. Okay, now just do a quick transition to some squats. So however low you go without rounding your back and totally folding forward is fine by me, but we always do want to try to improve our range of motion, especially once you've warmed up a little bit, get a little edgy. Try to keep your weight equal to both feet. So we don't want to be favoring a side or a leg. Lots to pay attention to. Keep going. Let's shoot for 5 more. And then we're going to alternate. Okay, so now do 1 deadlift to 1 squat. Yeah, you're working whatever range of motion you can. Keep going. You have 5 more. That's of each. 4 more.
3. Should be feeling a little body heat going on. 2. And last one. Okay. To give our hands a bit of a break. So come on down onto the floor. Grab your towel, grab your water, whatever you need. We're going to start lying all the way down. You're going to bring the knees up and into the chest and just make a little circle. Just to massage that low back. Go the opposite way. Maybe a gentle rock side to side. Okay. Legs down on the floor, feet on the floor. Extend the legs all the way out straight. Take the arms all the way back behind you. Spread your fingers wide. And now bring the arms back by your side. Fingertips only on the floor. Get nice and flat on your shoulder blades. Turn your toes in to touch. And your knees. Push your heels into the floor. And pull them towards your butt. Isometrically. Lift your butt off the floor as you squeeze your knees. Make it really intense as you can. You're here for 5, 4, squeeze harder, 3, 2, and release it. Arms go back behind you. Pull them forward, fingertips. Turn your toes and knees in. Press those heels down. And give them a really big press. Now pull as you continue to press them down. Elevate the butt. Give me the best squeeze you've ever done in this exercise. Harder. More. 5, 4, 3, 2. Release it, take the arms back, release the feet. Point your toes. Reach for the back of the room with the arms. Come on back with the arms. Third and final round. Toes and knees in. Press down, pull, squeeze, elevate. Just breathe. Give me all you got. 5, 4. Squeeze harder. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Arms back. Nice job. Pull the feet in close to your butt. Bring the arms back by your side. We're going to rock that pelvis a little bit here. Low back skin comes all the way down on the floor. And then roll it forward. Now you got that big, huge space. And keep going. Few more. Okay, extend the legs out. Take the arms back. Roll the arms up, lift your head, tuck your chin, and roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Dive forward between the legs. How awesome does that feel? Okay, bring it up. Flip your legs around. We're doing 1 round here of push-ups. You're going to do 15. Nice and slow, perfect form. Engage the midsection. Here we go. Whenever you're ready, start your 15. And when you're done,
Hips go back over those heels for that big fabulous stretch. Don't say I never do anything nice for you. Okay, come on back up on your feet. Woo! We survived our first round of push-ups, but don't get excited because we have another one coming.
Well, what?
No. Okay. Pick up those weights. I'm going one set less than my heaviest. We're gonna get into a split stance with our feet. We're gonna start out with a normal squat. So back knee comes down, take it right back up. So down and up. So you'll notice I'm keeping my shoulders over my hips. I don't have a forward lean. Very slight. Very, very slight. I'm just trying to get that bottom knee down and straight back up. Okay, now hold it up this time. Drop that back heel down and pick it back up. So resist going down. Get as high up on the toes as you can. Just a little work for that calf. Give me a few more. Okay, hold the heel up. You're gonna lower that knee back down. Come up. Now you're gonna hinge forward and bring those weights on either side of the front foot. Come back up. Give me a hammer curl to a press. Knee goes down. Come up. Fold forward. Hammer curl to a press. Keep going. Knee. Fold. Curl and press. When you lower that knee and you come back up, I'd like you to pay attention to weighting into the heel of the front foot. A few more. Curl and press. I'm just going to do one more here. Curl and press. Okay. Put those down. We're going to do a little plank session before we come back and do that exercise on the other side. So let's all meet in your high plank. We're going to start out hips in line with your back, belly in. Lift your left leg. Don't shift your body backwards when you pick that foot up off the floor. Switch. Hold it up, get the leg nice and long. And switch. So you're doing this fairly slowly. Maybe a 3-count hold before you go to the other side. Now take it to a down dog. This is your little reprieve before we do the other side. Take a few breaths. Walk your feet forward. You're going to extend the spine. Reverse it, come all the way back up. Reach for the ceiling. And now pick up your weights. You're going to have your right foot forward this time and your left leg back. So we start out, the heel up in the back, down with that knee and back up. Whoops. Try to weight into that heel of the front foot. So putting that weight in the heel really gives you a good activation of that glute and upper hamstring of the right leg. So that's where we should be feeling this. Really try to isolate and find it.
2 more. And I'll hold it up. Let's work the calf in the back a little bit. So heel goes down slowly and then back up. Be really consistent with the pace. So you're resisting the descent. Couple more. Okay, now we bring it all together. So knee goes down, back up. Sorry, weight, lean forward with your weights going on either side of that foot. Then curl and press. So lower, hip hinge. Weights are on either side of that foot. Come up with a curl to a press. Knee, hip hinge. Try to curl it as you're coming up, and then press when you're at the top. So knee, hip hinge, curl, and press. Gonna do 2 more. Last one. Lots of butt work happening. Curl and press. Nice job. Okay. Run to a push-ups. High five. 15. Oh no, can we do it? Yes, we can. Let's go. When you're done, hips back over your heels. Little chill moment. I did 15. Could barely do the last one. Let that chest go towards the floor. Okay. We're gonna flip it around. We're gonna pick up a heavy weight. Where's my water? Oh my goodness, I didn't bring it. Pick up a heavy weight and get into a bridge with your weight right on your hips. Don't wait for me. Let's go, Malloy. You're late.
You're not even here.
Okay. So when we bridge it up, I would like your heels to be really close to your butt. So get them as close as you can. Walk them in once you're up. Feet start out hip width. We're going to come down 1 vertebrae at a time. We're going to roll the pelvis forward, roll it back, and then come back up 1 vertebrae at a time. Repeat that just a few more times. Going nice and slow. You want to keep the back of the arms off the floor. Okay, hold it up. Take your weight off your hips, directly going up towards the ceiling. You're still in your bridge. We're going to do some hammer curls. So bend at the elbow, come down slow, and then back up. Be careful with this. Skull crushers. I'm sorry, I said hammer curls. Skull crushers, but don't crush your skull. You got to come down slow. Now there should be no movement between the elbow and the shoulder. You really want to try to isolate these triceps. Now you're going to do 2 more, and then we're going to do a little hold here before we finish this off.
Okay, so take a hold about halfway down. Where you really feel the triceps engage. Relax the grip on the weight, squeeze your butt cheeks, lift them a little higher, and count to 10 slowly, and we get to straighten the arms. Last 5. Straighten the arms. 1 vertebrae at a time, lower your butt to the floor. Give me 6 reps without having to worry about your core here. With the same weight, 6 reps. Your pace, whatever you feel confident in. And when you're done, put that weight aside. Whew, grab a quick sip of water. We're going to come back up on our feet. Whenever you're ready. Going with my 10-pounders, the lighter, just one down from your heaviest. You're going to take your left foot forward, your right leg back. You're in that split stance again. This time, you're holding the weights at your chest. So get nice and high on the back foot. You got pretty good distance between the front and back foot. You're going to lean forward. So you're doing a hip hinge. Your spine is long. You're not rounding the back. And then you come back up. So lower down. You got 80% of your body weight going into that left leg. Down and up. Keep those weights really close to the chest. Your spine long. Nice and steady. So you're really high on the back foot. So you're trying not to put too much weight into that leg. If you need to strengthen or lengthen out the arms for a sec, go for it. Now we're going to add on to this. So you're going to come down and you're going to, whoops, add a little rotation to the left. And then square it back off and come up. You have 3 of these, make them great. Lower, rotate, come up, 2 more, that's it. High on the toes on the back foot. Last one. Nice job. Okay, put them down. Whew, we're going to do a little plank. This time, we're coming down on our forearms. So meet me down there whenever you're ready. I'm going to fold the front part of my mat over to make it a little cushier. My legs are straight. My hips are in line with my back. I'm in a regular low plank. Draw that stomach up and into the spine, and then give me some knee taps. So you bend one leg, tap the knee to the floor, and switch. Just like what we were doing in the high plank, only this time it's with the knees. Keep that belly nice and tight. Keep breathing. You're here for 10 more seconds. Count them slowly. Halfway. Nice. Both knees down. Little reprieve. Walk it back. Stretch it out. Hips over heels. Chest comes towards the floor. Arms are off the floor. Nice. Okay. Back up on your feet, however you want to get there. I'm going to hold my heaviest weight. We're going to do lateral lunges. So turn and face the left side of your room.
grab only one weight. So I've got my feet fairly far apart. Okay, I want you to do the same. So you've got the weight in your right hand. We're gonna lunge left. We're gonna let that weight come right down to the instep of the foot and come back up. Hammer curl to a press. And then do it again. Big lunge. Press up. When you press up, I want you to weight into that heel. Push those hips backwards. We're not rounding the back. Spread your feet a little further if you can. Get that butt a little lower if you can. You have 5 more on this side. It's all about range of motion. Okay, one more. Nice. Bring your feet together. You're gonna switch hands. We're just gonna face the other way just to switch it up. So I've got the weight in my left hand now. Taking my feet pretty far apart. I'm gonna lunge right, hammer curl to that press. Booty nice and low. Keep going. We're getting there. 3 really good ones here. Nice and low with the booty. Here's your last one. Nice. Put that weight down. We have our final round. Final being the operative word. Final round of
Sit-ups.
push-ups. 15. We got this, right? Let's go. Whenever you're ready, knock them out. And you're taking that nice break. Okay. Oh my goodness. Woo! Chill out. Chillax. Whatever feels good, catch your breath. Wipe your sweat. Hopefully you're sweating. Just breathe. Chest nice and low. Okay, come on back up on your feet. I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water. We're gonna do sumo squats. So, one of your heaviest weights. We're gonna hold it at our chest. Okay, so sumo squat position. I've got my toes pointing out, my heels on the edges of the mat. Most importantly, keep your face up as you lower down and then come back up. So test the waters with that range. You got to explore. So I'm wading into my heels, trying to get my posterior muscle chain really active. Doing a little pause at the bottom. just to kind of say, hey, can I get any lower? And then press back up through the heels. So come down, press up. Nice and slow, but lots working here, right? Probably noticing a little heart rate response. You have 6 to go. Then we're going to finish it with a little hold at the bottom. So if you're at my pace, I'm working on number 3. I always count down. This mental thing, right? So here's your last one. Hold it. 5, 4. We're coming up when we come out of this. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Put it down. Whew. Back to a side plank this time. I mean, back to planking. This time we're doing side. Now you always have the option to keep your knees down on the floor, maybe just one. So remember that. None of us are created equal. Oh, Sean's getting fancy. He's got the towel and the mat fold. Okay, so turn and face the left side of your room. Legs are bent if you're keeping a knee down, they're straight if you're not. Left hand on your hip, ankle, shoulder, all in a line. Lift those hips up, just hold. If your knees are down, take that top leg off the floor and extend it out straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides. All the way over facing the right side of your room. Fully extend those legs if you don't need a knee down. Right hand to your waist. Lift it up. Just breathe. Tell yourself how much you're enjoying this, because you know it's good for you. 5. Lift that top leg up, take it out. Pulse it if you can. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Okay. Extend it all the way down, Pilates style, nice and slowly. C-curve that spine. Really control your descent. Sucking in that belly the whole time. Take the arms back behind you. Close your eyes, just breathe. Glad those push-ups are all out of the way, right?
Oh, there's no more?
No more. We got 90-90 work to do. So bring the arms forward, tuck your chin, roll up, dive between the legs. This is the calm before the storm. No, 90-90 isn't so bad, right? But we are working on not depending so much on our arms. Okay, come on up. Scoot your butt over to the left side of your mat. And bend that front leg to 90 degrees. And bend your back leg to 90 degrees. I moved back so you could move up.
Really?
Really.
I moved back so you could move up.
Oh, a little hubby wife spat. Okay, let's wait for Sean to get in position. Back leg 90, front leg 90. Now, try to be as upright as you can with your torso. So here we go. Hands out in front, fingertips only, walk it out. Lower the torso over that leg, walk your arms out till they're straight while your torso's over the leg, and then walk them back up.
When you come back up, lift your back knee. Put it down, walk it back out. And again, you're trying not to depend too much on the arms. Back knee comes up at the top of the move, right back down. So we have 3 of these like this, and then we're going to add on. Okay, so here, knee down now, lift the foot off the floor, up and down. Just give me 7 reps. Nice job. Okay, relax that foot to the floor. Now, this is where we do 3 reps, trying not to weight too much into our hands. If you have the ability to take your hands to heart, pull down without putting any weight into them, and then come back up. Just for 3 reps. Nice and slow with control. And once you've done the 3, switch up sides. Scoot all the way over to the right. 90-90. Walking the hands out, folding over that leg. Doesn't that feel fabulous? Walk it back. I just love the first few reps. Walk it out. And back up. Again, not weighting into those hands too much. Use your core strength. One more, and then we add the knee in. Now lift that knee up in the back. Nice and slow. Really be purposeful when you try to lift it. Come back down. And up. And down. And up. And down. Now we're going to add on. Come back up. Hold up here. Lift your back foot 7 times. Up and down. Still have your knees in 90-90. You're trying not to lean too far right. We're all built differently. Once you've done your 7, we're coming back. We're going to try to bring our hands to heart. Hold down. Nice and slowly, and right back up. Nice and slow. Keep this chest and shoulders square to the floor. One more. Then we're going to get back up on our feet. We have one stretch to do before we sign off. So pyramid stretch on your feet, standing up. Let's go. So both feet with heels down on the floor. And both legs straight. So look down at your feet, make sure you got them in proper alignment. Once you do, fold over that leg. With your spine long till you can't go anymore. And then flex the spine, let your head go, look through your knees to the back of the room. Just breathe with your hips nice and square. You got both legs straight. Now coming out of this, extend the spine. Try not to use your hands and lift yourself back up slowly. Back foot forward, switch sides. Take the feet as far apart as you can with legs straight and both heels down. Come on down. Once you can't go anymore, round that back, drop the head. Hold and breathe. Okay, inhale, extend the spine. Lift the fingertips off the floor, come on back up. Nice job. Bring that back foot forward. Take a nice big deep breath. Reach for the ceiling, salute the sun. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. High five.
Good job.
Good job, Kirsten and Sean. Woohoo! Sending it to everybody.